name is Ty Anderson. I'm 16 years old and I'm a junior at Howard Junior Senior High School. This is my persuasive speech on why Xbox is better than PlayStation. I have always had an Xbox throughout my life. I've had Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, which is the newest console out currently. And PlayStation has been one that my friends have had in my childhood, and I haven't been able to play with them, but that's just something I had to deal with because I enjoy Xbox more. And these are my points on why Xbox is a better console than PlayStation. Xbox has only had 4 consoles in their generations of making them, and those are created by Microsoft. PlayStation has had 9, and they are created by Sony. The prices for the newest consoles, which came out pretty close together about last November, are both $500 each, and there's a smaller version for the Xbox called the Series S, which is only $300, and then a smaller version for the PlayStation 5, which is $400. They both are capable of playing very high quality DVD and Blu-ray, and the Xbox has another perk of being able to play CDs through their console while PlayStation can't. They both have 16 gigabytes of memory, and the Xbox has a very big perk of being able to play every Xbox game, Xbox 360 game, and Xbox One game through the generations of creating their consoles that you can play by just downloading it and putting the disc in. And this is called backwards compatibility. PlayStation also has this feature, but is very limited on the games that you can play, and is very difficult to be able to download the games and actually get them to work. The Xbox has 1 terabyte of storage, and you need storage to be able to download the games and play them. And then the PS5 only has 825 gigabytes, so it has about 175 gigabytes more of storage. I found all those stats on my first source, whatify.com, and my first visual aid is going to be the controller of the Xbox. This is the Xbox controller. You use it to play the games, and you need this to work the Xbox. And I enjoy this controller more than the PlayStation controller, because the PlayStation controller's analog sticks are symmetrical on the controller, and the Xbox are diagonal from each other. And this is a lot easier and simpler to be able to click the buttons and use analog sticks at the same time. My second visual aid is going to be the game, and this is Rocket League for the Xbox One, which I would have gotten at Walmart. And I chose an Xbox One game and not an Xbox One Series X game because of the backwards compatibility, to prove that this game I can use and play on my Xbox Series X and have no troubles to play because it's a different console. My third visual aid is my headset, which I got at Target, and this is used to talk to people and your friends while you play together. And in order to talk, you have to switch this lever or this mic down to allow them to hear you while you talk. And then if someone walks into the room or interrupts you while you're playing and you don't want to talk, you want to hear the people you're talking to hear you, you just flick it up and then it mutes it so that way they can't hear you anymore. This is a wireless headset, which is very useful because you don't have to worry about a bunch of cords all over the place. But the only downside to having a wireless is that you have to charge it. An Amazon Fire Stick is something that you can use to watch shows and movies on, and that's a very useful thing to have. But the Xbox can do everything that a Fire Stick can, and you can play video games on it and shop and do all these different things on the Xbox that you can't do on the Amazon Fire Stick. So rather than going out and buying that, you could possibly go and buy the Xbox, which you could use as a Fire Stick, and you can get so many more perks out of the Xbox that you couldn't get out of the Fire Stick. These were my points on why you should have Xbox over PS4 in my persuasive speech.